and welcome back to Aiden's podcast. Today, I'm going to give you a walkthrough on how to properly use a magnetic mask and how I would colorboard with one. First thing I would go to is color curves and make sure you have the view on all curves so that you can it's easier to access. Of course, I want to add a magnetic mask. Let's say I want to mask the subject and do some more coloring with the subject itself. First thing I'm going to do is analyze so that the mask will cover the entire image. Once that's done, we can finally start actual color grading. The first thing I would do is first turn off that so you can actually see what you are changing. And then you can always touch up the luma, which is the actual brightness of the thing. First, I'd want to make the skin tone and the hair more flattering. And so I would take the little dropper, take a peek, click on her skin, and that would show me the exact point of the lows, the highlights, and the midtones where that skin is. So I can bring that up and make it more bright. And then to do the hair, I would switch this to a yellow and then drop the hair so it goes me slightly more on the highlight side. I'm going to touch that up and make it more bright. And then to further accentuate the yellowness of her hair, I would move into a magenta and cut down some green on the lower end and makes her skin pop out against the background more. And then I would create I'd make another mask to add to the background. I'd paint it around the subject and make it the outside. Of course, you want to analyze the whole thing. And after that's analyzed, we want to switch it to the outside so that then every change we make will not affect the actual subject and everything out. I would want to make it blue so I can accentuate the magenta and the yellows of the subject. So I'm going to take this blue, since it's already in the shot, and I'm going to touch the lows up on the blue. That makes that gray background a lot more blue, and it pops the subject out a bit more. That's pretty much how I would do this. It makes the background a bit more muted. It allows the character to pop out against the background a lot more, emphasizing the subject and making the overall shot look a lot better. Thank you.